Actually, that was kind of humbling in many ways because, you know, it was an amazing day to find out about the award. I mean, it was just a complete like shock. I wasn't waiting around by the phone or checking the website of the Pulitzer Prizes or anything. And my friends apparently were, because they called me like immediately when it was announced, and it was the wildest day of my life in terms of how it was before and after that phone call. It was just so crazy after it. But yeah, the next morning I was scheduled to come here to the middle school and work with Nick. And now, was that the first time you? That was the first time you played me the piece.
That was,
yeah.
Yes, it was.
So that was, you know, whenever you hear the first performance of a piece, and it could be the New York Philharmonic or the Minnesota Orchestra, it's not quite there yet. It's just not. I mean, right. You know, they're all trying to figure out what your intentions are as a composer, and so and also, like I was telling the kids today, when you first hear a piece, it just becomes something different, which you have to sort of come to and accept. It's not going to be the way it sounds in your head, or even the way it sounds when you have Sibelius play it back to you. It just isn't. And so there's a point, and Aaron Copland said this, I think, where you hear it and you have to, you know, kind of come to terms with the reality of the piece. And so that was that morning. But the other thing was that I hadn't slept at all the night before, because actually my wife and I didn't sleep at all. We were just so kind of overwhelmed by the surprise of winning this award, and the hundreds of emails and phone calls from all over the place. That it was just it was quite a couple of days.
Obviously, it was a really amazing, happy coincidence. I mean, like, holy cow! We not only are commissioning a piece, you know, for the first time here, but it happens to be a Pulitzer Prize winning composer, which was incredible. Actually, the kids, you know, these are pretty savvy kids, and they've all heard of Pulitzer Prize. I don't think a lot of them knew that you can win it in all these different areas, maybe.
Right.
But the parents, you know, I immediately emailed the parents because there was reason to email them for something else. So it just kind of amped up the excitement for everything. And, you know, it's hard to read exactly what kids feel, you know, all the time. I think whether you won that award or not, it was a great experience. I mean, it just amped it up a little bit for maybe a couple of kids, like the importance of it, maybe, at that given moment. But
yeah, it didn't seem to have a huge, yeah, I mean, there was like, nice, you know, it didn't seem
yeah,
like
I don't
that.
know if they really, you know, but it was certainly,
yeah.
I mean, for me, it was like, wow, holy cow. I mean, I had already, that morning, I remember telling you, I was listening to Credo. I was actually given, there's a grandparent in the community that is a very supportive person for the arts in general. And she's actually going to be involved with me on a yearly basis commissioning a piece. Mm-hmm. Every year we're going to commission a work.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so after that, you know, she kind of like, that was one thing. She knew you. She knew who you were. She's a big opera fan.
Oh.
And she has something to do perhaps with the magazine, you know, the Opera News.
Opera News, right.
And she was really happy that you won that award, because I guess she loves your work.
Oh, that's great.
You know, and she had given me the CD actually a while back, and so I guess the award definitely, you know, it definitely was on the minds of the adults for sure, and I think the kids thought it was cool that, wow, this guy's actually, you know,